Al Roker has been a staple of the Today crew for many years. The beloved host and fan-favorite anchor was recently missing from a broadcast, causing concern among his many fans. So, what is the reason behind Roker missing in action? Al Roker has been a Today staple for many years. Al Roker has been in front of the cameras on Today for so long that most viewers consider him as an extended part of their families. He always brings such joy and enthusiasm, along with top-notch reporting, and millions of viewers love him for it. Al Roker has been with Today for nearly 30 years, meaning that generations of viewers have watched him on the show. Viewers love the consistency and the camaraderie he brings to the team with his energy and enthusiasm, and many viewers specifically look forward to his segments when they turn on their televisions. Al Roker missing from Today's broadcast. What happened? Today watchers noticed Al Roker was missing from the broadcast recently. This worried a lot of fans of the show, as Al had to miss time as he dealt with cancer in the past, including surgery. Given his age 70, many viewers are concerned that something bad might have happened to him whenever he is absent from his usual post. It turns out, Al Roker needed more time to recover following a trip with other Today anchors to Anchorage, Alaska. During the broadcast that Roker was absent from, Craig Melvin addressed this absence, saying, "And a very big welcome back to Team Alaska, Kaylee Hartung and Dylan Dreyer, fresh off that amazing trip to Alaska. Al needed another day to recover. He is not with us. The good news is, Al Roker just needed a little extra rest following this Alaska trip, and fans of his will be glad to know that he wasn't missing in action because of anything dire." Today, Roker living it up away from the cameras. Based on recent updates from Roker on social media, he surely made the most of his time away from the cameras. Roker spent time at Martha's Vineyard with his wife, and he seems to be living it up and enjoying life, which is something his many fans love to see. Taking to social media, Roker said, "What a great weekend on Martha's Vineyard, celebrating the #50th anniversary of #Jaws, hosted by good friends Maggie Towles and Immortals, and special thanks to Remy Creations for the best Jaws swag ever." What do you think of how Roker spent his time away from Today? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. The View. Ana Navarro calls out Joy Behar for violent outburst. Al Roker's absence from Today stirs concern, but here's the truth behind the beloved anchor's break for decades. Al Roker has been more than just a familiar face on morning television. He's been a source of joy, comfort, and consistency for millions of Americans. His warm smile, booming laugh, and signature delivery have helped wake up the nation since the mid-1990s, making him one of the longest-serving and most beloved figures in morning news. So when Al Roker was suddenly absent from a recent broadcast of NBC's Today, viewers immediately noticed. Concern rippled through social media, forums, and fan communities. After all, for someone who has survived serious health battles and faced time away from the show due to medical reasons in the past, any disappearance, even temporary, is cause for concern among his loyal audience. But fans can breathe a collective sigh of relief. The reason for Roker's absence isn't health-related or troubling. Instead, it speaks to something much more wholesome: rest, recovery, and a well-earned moment of joy in the sun after a demanding work trip. In this article, we take a closer look at Al Roker's recent time away from Today, how his absence affected fans, and why his return to the screen will always be something worth celebrating. We'll also explore Roker's unmatched legacy in American broadcasting and what makes him such an irreplaceable part of the Today show family. A legacy built over generations. Al Roker's unshakable place on Today. Al Roker first joined NBC's Today show in 1996, and since then, he's become a near-daily presence in American living rooms. While he technically started at NBC in the late 1970s as a weekend weathercaster, it was his full-time role on Today that elevated him to national treasure status. Now in his 70s, Roker has remained a dependable and endearing fixture on the program. Whether he's battling harsh winter storms in the field, delivering heartfelt features, or joking with his fellow anchors on set, Roker brings a unique combination of journalistic integrity and approachable charisma that few can replicate. His influence is so great that he's often referred to as America's weatherman. But his contributions go far beyond weather updates. Roker has consistently humanized journalism with humor, honesty, and emotional depth. He has guided viewers through major hurricanes and natural disasters, but he's also comforted them during national tragedies, celebrated feel-good stories of resilience, and advocated for healthy living after his own public battle with weight and illness. For all these reasons and more, generations of viewers have grown up with Roker as an extended member of their families. When a familiar face goes missing, what happened to Al Roker on a recent broadcast of Today? Regular viewers were quick to spot the missing piece of the morning puzzle. Al Roker was nowhere to be found. Fans instantly took to social media to ask what had happened to their favorite morning personality. The memory of Roker's previous health scares, including surgery related to prostate cancer, lingers for many. Given his age and medical history, any unexpected absence is often met with anxiety and speculation. During the broadcast, Today anchor Craig Melvin addressed the elephant in the room. Welcoming co-hosts Kaylee Hartung and Dylan Dreyer back from their recent assignment in Anchorage, Alaska, Melvin said, and a very big welcome back to Team Alaska, Kaylee Hartung and Dylan Dreyer, fresh off that amazing trip to Alaska. Al needed another day to recover. He is not with us. That single sentence helped ease the tension, confirming that Roker's absence was due to fatigue following the demanding Alaska trip, not illness or any emergency. And as it turns out, Roker wasn't just recovering quietly. He was making the most of his time away from the cameras, living life to the fullest. Al Roker enjoys Martha's Vineyard getaway. If you follow Al Roker on social media, you already know that he's the kind of person who knows how to enjoy life. He doesn't just live, he celebrates living. That was certainly the case during his short break from the studio. While viewers were wondering about his absence, Roker was enjoying the island breeze on Martha's Vineyard, a location steeped in history, culture, and charm. The beloved anchor attended a special celebration marking the 50th anniversary of the classic film Jaws, which was famously shot on the island. Roker, always one to immerse himself fully in an experience, shared a cheerful post on Instagram. What a great weekend on Martha's Vineyard, celebrating the #50th anniversary of #Jaws, hosted by good friends at Maggie Tells and at Immortals. And special thanks to Remy Creations for the best Jaws swag ever. The post was flooded with likes and supportive comments from fans relieved to see him smiling, relaxing, and doing well. A community holds its breath. Why Roker's presence is so important. Al Roker's importance to the Today Show isn't just about ratings or tenure, it's emotional. Viewers genuinely worry about him when he's not there. That deep connection has been forged through years of consistent presence, transparency, and shared experiences. When Roker publicly announced his prostate cancer diagnosis in 2020, he didn't sugarcoat the seriousness of the disease. Instead, he used his platform to raise awareness and encourage men, particularly Black men, to get regular screenings. His openness about his health battles, from joint replacements to weight loss surgery and cancer treatment, has built a profound sense of trust between him and his audience. So when he disappears, even briefly, people notice. They feel the loss. They fear the worst. In many ways, Roker's presence is symbolic of stability, resilience, and authenticity in an often chaotic media landscape, from Alaska to Vineyard. A whirlwind week. Part of what made Roker's absence feel so sudden was that he had just returned from an exciting yet physically demanding assignment in Alaska. He traveled alongside fellow anchors for a special segment, bringing viewers stunning views of the wilderness and showcasing local culture. Alaska, with its unpredictable weather and remote locations, is not the easiest work destination, especially for a 70-year-old with a history of health issues. But Roker embraced the adventure, showing once again that he's not just a studio personality, but a true journalist willing to get out in the field. The trip, however, took a toll. The decision to take a day off following such a trip is not only understandable, it's wise. And it speaks to something else Roker has advocated for in recent years: balance. Roker's philosophy: health, happiness, and family first. Over the years, Roker has undergone a personal evolution. From the bustling streets of his youth in Queens to the front lines of breaking news, he has built a life filled with professional success. But it's the personal moments, his marriage to journalist Deborah Roberts, his close relationship with his children, his love of food, and his embrace of wellness, that have come to define his later years. Roker often shares glimpses of his life at home on Instagram. Whether it's barbecuing in the backyard, attending Broadway shows with his wife, or reading a good book, he knows how to savor the small things. His time on Martha's Vineyard during his short break is part of that philosophy.